Everyone thinks confusion is normal. I'm still figuring out myself. That sounds harmless, but it's not. You are not confused. You are unidentified. And there's a cost for that. Not knowing who you are is not a personality issue. It is an identity failure. And when identity is unclear, you borrow opinions, you copy lifestyles, you adjust your standards, you fear rejection, you chase trends instead of truth. And the world will always give you an identity if you don't define one for yourself. Now let's look at the cost of not knowing who you are. The first cost is this: you become easy to control. If you don't know your values, anyone can give you theirs. And if you don't know your standards, pressure will set them for you. If you don't know your direction, noise will lead you. People without identity are programmable. And the world programs the uncertain. Now, the second cost is that you live a reactionary life. Someone criticizes you, you shrink. Someone praises you, you inflate. Society shifts, you shift. Trends change, you change. You don't move from convention, you move from pressure. That is not living. That is physiological survival. Now, the third cost. You cannot build discipline because discipline requires a standard. But standards come from identity. If you don't know who you are, if you don't know what you stand for, you won't stand long. That is why many people start strong and quit quietly. They were driven by emotion, not identity. Now, the fourth cost is purpose. Your purpose stays hidden. Purpose is not randomly discovered. It is revealed through identity. You don't find purpose outside. You uncover it inside. Now, if you are disconnected from yourself, you will spend years chasing what was never yours. And one day, you may become successful, but empty, busy, or misaligned. Let's look at the fifth cost. You cannot lead because leadership begins with self-command. If you cannot command your thoughts, your emotions, your decisions, you cannot lead. Leadership is alignment, and alignment requires clarity. Let me mirror something for you. Some of you speak differently depending on who you are with. Believe different things depending on who is talking. Make decisions based on fear or rejection. Constantly comparing yourself. Feel lost even when everything looks fine. That is not weakness. That is identity under construction. Construction delayed becomes destruction. Now let's break this down clearly. Identity. Know yourself. Define your values. Define your norm, your non-negotiables. Define your standard. If you don't define them, you will be negotiated by life. Now the next is purpose. Purpose, align your direction with that identity. No trends, no pressure, no applause. Discipline, protect what you discover. Stop waking up asking, how do I feel? Start waking up asking, what does my identity require? Leadership reflects what you have built internally. When identity is clear, your voice stabilizes, your choices strengthen, your influence grows naturally. You don't chase leadership, you embody it. And here is your leadership action. Write down 5 values you refuse to violate. 3 weaknesses you must confront. 1 standard you will no longer lower. 1 environment you must outgrow. If you can answer this clearly, then that is the work. The most dangerous place in life is not poverty, is not failure. It is success without identity. Because when you don't know who you are, you can win the world and still lose yourself. You don't need more noise. You need structure. You don't need another opportunity. You need capacity. The world is not waiting for your excuses. It responds to wait. If you are tired of being overlooked, stop asking to be seen. Become undeniable. Identity first, discipline next, leadership, result last. This is the order. This is not motivation. This is construction. Build yourself. I'll see you at the top. Not because it is easy, but because you finally become the person who belongs there. Don't forget, this is the People Builder. Don't clap for truth. Commit to it. Subscribe and share this with someone who is ready to stop blaming and start building. This is the People Builder. See you in the next one.